Hey guys, my name is Sam and I'm part of the core leadership team for the DTS in January with Fire and Fragrance. And we're just so excited for you guys to get here. And I know a lot of you guys have questions in your mind about support raising and finances. And so I wanted to give you a little brief kind of synopsis and tools to help you raise effective partners for the long haul as you guys prepare to come out here for the 6 months, but even maybe for the next 3 to 5, for maybe even the entire your life. As some of you may be called to do missions for your entire life. Okay guys, so number one, in the heart piece behind why we raise supporters and partners for missions is, guys, it's all about partnership. It's all about relationship with the guys that you are asking to invest into your life. Because it's not about the money per se. It's not all about just, hey, can you just give money to me to help me do what I do? No, it's more than that. It's about relationship with people who invest into your life personally and say, man, Bob, I really believe in your life. I believe the calling of God has called you to, and I want to come alongside with you to do, my part in really investing into the call of God in your life. Because as you guys do this together in relationship, right? So that God gets all the glory and that people can do it together in unity as a body of Christ. And so this is really the heart piece behind one of the things. It's about partnership, guys. It's about relationship as you guys are preparing to be launched into missions. And so the second thing, guys, about the heart piece behind really raising partners for missions is it's really about being as personal as possible. And so I know some of you guys have asked questions about, how do you effectively write a support letter? How do you write? And so I would almost veer away from that. I think if you want to go ahead and write your support letters, go for it. I think every facet, every avenue you want to do that, I would say go for it. But if I'm really honest with myself, I've gotten tons of support letters from friends or family and people who have also wanted to do missions. To be very honest, I don't really read a lot of them, right? If you even think about going down the street and those guys that hand out flyers, I mean, really, how much do you actually read those flyers? And of course, you don't know them, so obviously that's going to be even a more extreme case or scenario. But there's something about that is you really want to be about relationship, right? It's all about relationship. It's all about intentionality, getting with people one-on-one, as personal and as close contact as possible in terms of not on the phone, not through email, not through FaceTime, not through Skype, but get together through coffee or dinner, sit down with them, get to know them, let them know, hey, this is my heart, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm asking for you to invest into. And so with support raising, with raising partners and relationship for missions, for your life, you really want to get as personal as possible. That is one of the greatest keys, guys, as you come out here. Get personal, get intentional with people that you are asking to invest into your life. Okay guys, and so I'm going to try to give you guys practical tips on how to raise supporters, raise partners for you guys as you guys are preparing to come out and do missions. Because really, guys, it's, if you want to be honest, it's really awkward asking people for money. And so how do you effectively and appropriately do it so you're not damaging relationships or making things awkward when it doesn't need to be awkward? How do you actually do this well and effectively? And so number one, practically, what you want to do is just make a list. I want you guys to make an exhaustive list of all the people you know. Don't even go in your mind and say, well, this person won't support me, right? Grandma Joe won't support me. Don't even go there. I don't know if anyone has a Grandma Joe. Anyways, just write a list of all the people that you know, and then after you make your list, I want you to number them off 1 to 3 of how likely you think that they would support you. Number 1 being less likely to support you, and number 3 being most likely to support you. And then just go ahead and number them off 1 to 3 on your exhaustive list of people you know. Okay guys, and so number 2 practically is, with your exhaustive list, go ahead and start with the people who are most likely to support you and give them a phone call. See if you can schedule appointments. See if you can actually get some time to meet with them, talk about your heart, your vision. And this is really where you can explain, why are you going to come do a DTS? For some of them, they're like, what is YWAM? So this is when you can actually explain what YWAM is, what a DTS is, why you're going to do a DTS, why you're going to go do YWAM, and even your plans for the future. Because I know some of you guys will be called long-term to do missions for the rest of your life. And so you're explaining all these things to your partners. And so on the phone, guys, this is super important, right? You're going to add a risk right now in your mind of, as you guys are calling your potential supporters, you want to make sure you let them know, hey, I am in the process of raising monthly partners or donors who are going to invest into my life. And so is it okay that I take some time to actually share this or share my vision with you over coffee, over dinner? Okay, guys. So number 3 is the actual appointments, or the scheduling of appointments and meeting with them. Is that these are the times when you're going to be meeting with them. And so obviously by this point, they know already in their heart that you already have spoken to them that, you know, you want to raise finances, you want to raise financial partners as you guys are getting launched into missions. And so they already know, so that the whole conversation, the whole time that you're hanging out together is natural. It's not weird, and you're not trying to figure out when's the best time to ask for, you know, if they wanted to partner with you. So they already know it, so they don't even feel blindsided at all. And they'll most likely, you know, bring it up themselves because you've already talked to them about that on the phone. Okay, guys, and so number 4 on the practicals is give yourself a 24-hour window from when someone verbally commits and says, yes, we would love to invest into your life. Write a thank you note. Go to Hallmark, get an awesome thank you card, write them an amazing thank you note, personal to their family, and make sure that you are so good about thanking and being over the top in gratitude for them investing into your life. And then also with that is, as you guys are building your support base, be very intentional about keeping them in the loop. Whether it was a one-time donation or it is people that are monthly supporting you, you want to make sure you are so good about being intentional and keeping them in the loop, whether it's the phone calls, but also keeping their short emails, once again, short emails, on updating them on what's going on in your life. Okay, guys, and so just to wrap it up, make sure number 1 on the heart piece of why we do what we do, it's all about partnership, and be as personal as you can as you guys are raising support. And practically, number 1 is you're making that list. Number 2 is you're making those phone calls. Number 3 is you're scheduling and getting in those appointments. And number 4 is you want to be so good about writing thank you notes and being intentional with your support base.